Oh, hi there, everyone. Welcome to another Cardwell's Cauldrons here at Geektopia Island. I'm Cardwell.
And I'm Kevin.
And today, we're going to go through another deck for Legion's Realms at War. And today, we're actually going to do the big baddie of the Titans with the Prometheus, the Internal Spirit, in play. But before we do, go and remind you that we do have a Patreon. It only takes $1 to support us, and we love you very much for it. And the link will be down below. And there you can always get our deck text a week early. And we're starting to roll out some more stream stuff. So if you can't catch the stream, we'll actually put it on Patreon first. And also we have all the additional,
Content.
Thank you. I was going to use a fancy word, but content is perfect. And with this deck, it's called Prometheus and Bob. And if you get the reference, you're amazing and you're really old. So thank you. If you don't, look it up on YouTube. It's amazing. Now with that, Prometheus, as our warlord, the DCM of his life is 80. His special ability is Gift My Strength. Cooldown 4 turns, Bloodborne 10. So you're immediately paying 10 life to do this. Target one Titan warrior you control bestows 6 attack on the target warrior. The target warrior can make an additional attack this turn. So that means 6 permanent, because it doesn't say end of turn, and you can swing twice.
Yeah, permanent, it bestows all that.
Exactly.
Gross.
It's super gross. So also to lay this down, as always, this is the deck that we had cards for, and there are 2 types of Titans, Unstoppable, and I do believe it's Prometheans. We're doing the Prometheans here. It's not the one-punch Titan that everyone's like fear of, because I don't have the right set of cards to do that, but I will make a deck later for that. But this is still insane.
It doesn't mean they can't, because they still do.
They still, yeah, instead of one thing killing you, it's just a bunch of dudes clobbering you down. And with his magic attack to help that is Fire of the Gods. Deal 5 damage divided how you choose to your opponent's warriors. That's super strong. Besides the Mystical Beast special attack, this is probably one of the other strongest ones.
Yeah, because it literally clears 3 dudes out easily.
Yeah.
Because most dudes that you're going to be using are either 1-drops or 2-drops. Because tokens are all 2-drops most of the time. And then 1-drops, you're just like, cool, kill. Yeah. Or if you need to kill a big dude, you're like, cool, kill that big dude.
Kill that big dude. And to also help kill the big dude, he's also... with Mortis, he's I think the only 6 damage one. Fist of Might, deal 6 damage. He punches dudes. Real good.
Yeah, he's pretty good at it.
Yeah, he's real good at
it. Next up is their Veil of Liberation. It is the 3 counters and they remove every time.
Yep.
The realm is Unbound Realm. Is when this card is revealed, immediately activate the following effects. Search your deck for up to 2 Titan warriors with attack 2 or less. Conscript those warriors to your side of the field.
Yep.
So literally it just flips and gets you 2 dudes, which is pretty good.
Yeah. And always, attack 1 dudes. I'll always have special abilities, and that's what we have for sure. But first, our synergy, we actually have the other one, which is an unstoppable one, but this one is still, I think, is way awesome. So it's a Pantheon of Unstoppable Power. So cooldown is 6. Eradicate the top 10 cards of your deck face up, which is very helpful. And then target up to 2 Titan Warriors on your side of the field. Bestow plus 10 attack for each of the targeted warriors until end of turn. So this is where you just blast off. And hopefully they don't have any fortified, but you're just swinging for as much damage as possible.
Yeah.
Especially when some cards double your attack.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks.
The Guardian is Asteria, the Oracle Star of Olympus. She has AP 50. When you start the game before mulligan or after mulligans, you can eradicate the top 2 cards of your deck face up, which is really strong. It doesn't sound like it, but in this deck it is, because you get to do free stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then consume 10. If your Titan warrior destroys at least 1 warrior by battle, you can target 1 Titan card in your eradication zone, add the card to your hand. So you literally get free card value from this card.
Yes. And probably, of all the legions, this is probably the waifu of the whole, the realms of legions for sure. All right, our first warrior, of course, is Minotius Primordial Doomed Might. It's attack 1 warrior with retaliate though. So whenever this warrior battles another warrior, the warrior deals damage equal to the opponent's warlord for how much damage it's taken. So that's pretty just powerful in its own. And when it dies, eradicate this card from the discard pile. Hence why you need it in the play for sure.
Mm-hmm. Next is Prowess, the Primordial of Moxie. Is an attack 4, just vanilla dude.
Yep, we're going big in this deck because you want to punch hard. Which is another one, Primordial Child of the Justice, Themis?
Yeah.
Themis. Attack 5. Simple as that.
Yeah. Next is Aura, the Wicked Whirlwind. She's an attack 1 with Gust, which is bounce a dude that target 1 warrior on the field, return the targeted warrior to his owner's hand. And then Perish, look at the top card of your deck, place it on top or on bottom of your deck.
Yep.
So when it dies, you get to look at the top one and be like, I don't want this card.
Yep.
Go away.
Kind of weird that it's not wisdom, but it's okay. It still works in pretty much the same way. Primordial of Fame, Shimei. Wait. Say this, Kevin, for me.
Clymene.
Oh,
That's an L.
That's an L, not
Yeah.
an H. See?
Yeah.
Bad eyes.
Yeah.
So Clymene, attack 5. Simple. Hard name, easy attack.
Yeah. Eos, a primordial child of Arion. It is a 4-drop, 4 attack, so
They're just
pretty simple.
These ladies are
dude.
punching hard. Primordial Prophet of Light, Phoebe. Attack 1. Now, I needed more dudes, and that's why this is in here, and it's also a rare. So it basically does 2 of the simplest things. So retrieve, you get a fortified or unified card from the discard pile, and then wisdom at the same time. So you get 2 cards from this one person.
Yeah, all day, every day. Just getting back something like that from the graveyard is so strong in this game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, especially when the veil pierces and you go get her, and then you're just like, 2 cards in my hand, let's go.
Yeah, the primordial Nemean Lioness. It is an attack 1 with recover 5, so you heal 5 off your DCM, which is really, really strong because you're paying a lot of life because you already get Bloodborne 10 on just your Warlord.
Yeah, just the special attack, which is ridiculous. All right. And then Brontes, the primordial power. This could be Bob for sure. Attack 4. Simple as that.
The Hydra, the Great Hydra, the primordial monster. He is the attack 5 of the deck. So he's just a big dude.
Just a big dude. And I like this art. The colors are amazing. So
Yeah, it's pretty good.
good job on that one. All right. We go to Unifieds here, and they're all... I think I have almost 30 Unified cards just because how strong they are and how much we have of them. For Primordial, answer the call. It is an act. Once per turn, Primordial Titan Warrior is conscripted on your side of the field. Eradicate the top card of your deck face up. Once per turn, when 1 or more Primordial Titan Warriors are eradicated by this card effect, you may target 1 card on the field, pay Bloodborne 8, eradicate target card face up. So this is just to get something rid of something.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really good because you can do it 2 ways because it doesn't say your opponent's field.
Yeah.
So if you need more stuff to get rid of, you're just like, cool, eradicate my own card.
Yep,
It's not really like useful, but it is useful, but it sets you back. So it's a dangerous game to play.
Yeah.
The Primordials enter the fray. It is a unified Bloodborne 8. Search your deck for 1 Primordial Titan Warrior, conscript the search warrior to your side of the field. If the conscripted warrior was 4 more attack, you can target 1 Primordial card in your eradication zone, revive the targeted card to your side of the field.
Yeah.
So, and then if this card is eradicated by an effect of a Titan card, deal 1 damage to all warriors on the field. A lot of the Titan cards have that ability, so you have to make sure you pay attention. Like the Undead, when they go to the graveyard, they trigger.
Yep.
This is when they get eradicated, they trigger. And they do usually different things, so you got to pay attention to it. But this card overall is really, really strong because it's like, hey, I get a dude and I get another dude.
Yep. That sounds good. All right. And this one, of course, there are 2 Unstoppable Unifieds cards, but they're so strong I had to do it. And that's especially this one. Unstoppable Titan Warforce. It's an act, so it stays on the field. Once per turn, when you eradicate the top 2 cards of your deck face up, then the next Titan Warrior you conscript this turn has Shockwave. Just kill something that's 2 or 1 attack. Just like that. Original attack as well. And then if this card is eradicated by Unstoppable, which doesn't matter, but the first part I thought was too good just not to have.
Yeah, I mean, giving your dude free kill spell is really, really strong.
Yeah.
Unified Land of Goliath. It is an act. When this card is first activated, you can pay Bloodborne 15, eradicate all warriors on the field with the original attack 3 or less face up. Once per turn, you can pay Bloodborne 15, target 3 warriors on the field with original attack 3 or less, and eradicate those warriors. So literally, when this gets played, you have to pay 15, and you kill all little dudes, which is nice for you for the simple fact that it gives you time to get through.
Yep.
You're like, cool, all your little dudes go away, and I get to punch you in the face now. This is your like be all end all. I'm gonna win turn card.
Yeah.
Because with your synergy, you use your synergy the same time you use this. Because you're like, cool, play this, remove all your stuff, synergy up, plus 10 to 2 dudes, and just be like, die.
Yeah, you're dead. See, the name of the game for Prometheans or Titans, as you notice, life is a resource, and you'll be going there real quick.
Yeah.
All right, Primordials break free. It's an act. As long as this card remains face up in the field, all Primordial Unified and Fortified cards cannot be negated or destroyed by card effects. And then once per turn, you pay Bloodborne 4 and target 1 Titan card in your eradication zone. Shuffle it back in your deck, draw a card. Not totally needed to use, but the fact that your other stuff cannot be targeted, just, you need that.
Yeah, I mean, they all have something like this, and this one's just the same. It's just as good.
Yep.
Return of the Primordials. It is unified. You can only activate this card if your Titan Warlord is Prometheus and your DCM of your Warlord is 45 or more.
Which it will be. Real quick.
Eradicate the top 44 cards of your deck face up. Then reduce the DCM of your Titan's Warlord by X plus 1, where X is the number of Titan cards in all players' eradication zones. So it's literally like if you're over half your life, you heal a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's Titan cards. It doesn't matter what those cards are. They can be unified, fortified, anything. Doesn't matter.
And it's any player's X of Titan cards in any player's eradication zone. So if you're playing a dual match, then you can gain double life.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You can go back to 0 real quick with this.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, super. All right, enhance my power. It's unified, Bloodborne 6. You can only play this card of Titan Warrior is Prometheus. Target one target warrior on your side of the field. Bestow +3 attack to all targeted warriors for each Titan warrior in your eradication zone until end of turn. That's literally just, you have a big eradication zone, then this guy gets +12, +18, whatever. This card is eradicated by the effect of Primordial Titan card. Bestow +3 attack to all Titan warriors side on your field. That one's permanent. The other one, the first part is not, but this one is permanent. So if it gets thrown away, then hey, there you go.
Yeah, but even then, if it's not permanent on the other one, it's literally one turn that dude's hitting you hard.
Yeah, real hard.
And you give him the double strike off your Warlord, and you're like, hey, cool.
And
die.
+20. Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah. Power and Moxie is unified. You can only play this card if your Titan Warlord is Prometheus, and essentially in his Bloodborne 10, if you pierce the veil early, and then if your veil has already been pierced, you search your deck for up to 2 warriors, conscript them, put them in the field.
Yep.
So literally this just lets you pierce the veil early. They all kind of have one of cards like this, and they're all pretty busted, but you're paying 10 life because you're literally getting free piercing the veil early.
Yep. That or you get 2 dudes that can swing real hard this turn.
Yeah, and I've gotten to do this once in a game, and it's gross. I did it with the Phoenix deck when I was like turn 1. I get to pierce the veil and go get 2 free cards, and I was just like, this is gross.
Be like, this is awesome. The next one is Offer and Tribute to the Primordials Unified card. Bloodborne 2, which is the cheapest one. Eradicate 1 Primordial Titan from your hand face up, then target 1 other Primordial card in your eradication zone, add the targeted card to your hand. So you basically swap them. And if this card is eradicated, with target 1 Primordial Titan with 4 or more attacking in your zone, revive the target warrior to your side. So you get no loss of value here. You still get a dude on your side.
Next is Creationist Power of Primordials. It is an act. When this first activates, draw a card, then eradicate the top 1 card from your hand. Once per turn, you can play Bloodborne 8, target 1 Primordial on you control, bestow +1 to attack to the targeted warrior for each card in all players' eradication zones. And then if this card is eradicated, bestow +1 to all warriors on your Titan, all Prometheus warriors on your side of the field. Card is insane.
Yeah.
It's so terrifying to let this sit and play because it's just like, this card's going to get big.
Yep, this card's getting big and swinging, and it can attack twice now.
Yeah.
And this thing just gets out of hand real quick, and it's an act. So if you have multiple, it doesn't say you can't, that's okay. And then you're just like, that dude gets big, that dude gets big. Start swinging.
I mean, you're paying 8 every time, so it's a trade-off, but
it's worth it.
Good.
Strength of Atlas. So search your deck for up to 3 Titan warriors, eradicate and search warriors face up. Then target 1 target warrior in your eradication zone. Revive the target warrior to your side of the field. Bestow +6 to the target warrior until end of turn. This card is eradicated. Target 1 warrior and get bestow +3 attack to target warrior until end of turn. So you just grab a dude that and then get it +6 and then start swinging.
Yeah, this card's really strong. I played against these like a few days ago, and this whole deck is just insane.
Yeah, and you get to search your dudes, which is amazing.
Yeah. Gifting of the Primordial Fire. It is a unified act. Once per turn, you can pay Bloodborne 8 and target 1 Primordial warrior on your side of the field. With an original cost of 4 or more, double the targeted warrior's original attack. Once per turn, if you control 2 or more Titans with an attack higher than the normal original, you may Bloodborne 8 and target 1 card in the field, eradicate the targeted card.
Yeah.
And you can only have 1 of these. So literally, you pump up 2 dudes and then you kill a dude.
Yep. Or a fortified card, right? Yeah, a targeted card. Because that's the scariest thing is fighting fortified cards that make you not attack your opponent. And that's what you want to do. You want to make sure they're dead.
Yeah, and it also says just 2 cards with bigger attacks than normal. It doesn't have to be from this enchantment.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just like, cool, pump my dude, pay 8. Kill your thing.
Kill the thing.
Yeah.
Done. Now open the Primordial Pits. Unify Bloodborne 5, choose a number between 1 and 10. Eradicate the bottom X cards of your deck face up where X is the number chosen. And then deal X -1 to target warlords for each Primordial Titan warrior eradicated by this effect. And if this card was eradicated, you may choose to activate this card's initial effect without paying the Bloodborne cost. So really good, because you can even like turn 1, eradicate 10 cards. I don't care. Like just get the eradication zone filled up as fast as possible.
Huh.
Yeah.
Neat.
Very neat.
Prometheus' Sacrifice. It is a unified Bloodborne 6. You can activate this card only if your Titan is Prometheus. Negate the activation of opponent's fortified card that targets one or more Titan cards on your side of the field. If this card is eradicated, you can Bloodborne 6, add this card from your eradication zone to your hand. This card is really strong because it says Titan card.
Yeah.
It's not just unified or fortified, which makes like those ones that just say unified or like target fortified, those ones are really bad in my opinion. Like from what I've seen of them, they've kind of just sat there. But this one literally protects you from any targeted card.
Yeah, exactly. And then you don't get to lose it. You pay life and you get it in your hand. So no matter what, this thing will be useful. Now this one is kind of iffy, but Pandora's Box, Bloodborne 8, destroy all fortified cards on the field. This card is eradicate the top 2 cards of the player's deck, each face up. And then you can only activate 1 Pandora's Box a turn. So therefore, most of the time you literally won't have much fortifieds. You have, I think maybe I put like 10 in this deck because of so much unified. So to be able to make sure you have safe passage, you just play this.
Speaking of fortifieds, the first one we got, Training Grounds of the Primordials. This is an act. Once per turn, you can target 1 Primordial Titan on your side of the field, bestow +2 to that warrior.
Just like that.
The targeted warrior then gains Retaliate, which is when it's dealt damage, it deals back to your Warlord. So you're like, hey, cool, my dude's bigger, so he doesn't die as easily, and now I'm swinging your dude.
Yeah, your Warlord gets it. And it's an act.
Gross.
So the +2 bestow is not, it is permanent. It's not until end of turn. Mm-hmm. So just like, even if they don't swing or whatever, you're like, this dude's bigger, thanks. Beginnings of the Titan War, fortified Bloodborne 8. Conscript up to 2 Titan warriors from your hand to the side of the field. The conscripted warriors gain Shockwave. Just play these dudes, kill 2 of your dudes. Thanks.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
That's a 3-person turn that turn because you play your 1 normal conscript and then you conscript 2 more.
Yep.
Because of the way that card reads.
And then kill 2 of your dudes off, please.
Ethereal Gates of the Unbound. It is a fortified act. Once per turn, you can manifest 1 Tartarian Strix Titan Warrior token 2-drop. Once per turn, you can bestow +1 to all warriors and Tartarian Strixes on your side of the field. If this card is eradicated by an effect, you can manifest up to 3 of the Strixes on your side of the field.
Yep. I was trying to stay away from tokens because we've done it so much in the past few decks, but this happens on their turn and you can just do it. And therefore, if they're swinging in, you have a little tiny blocker to block from your Warlord, you know?
Yeah, things like this on your opponent's turn are really nice because it makes them have to rechange what they're attacking.
Yeah.
Like, because when they attack, it forces combat to go back a step and you have to attack at a dude.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, cool, no, don't attack my dude.
And then for a free bestow to all your dudes. That's it. Side of the field. Don't even have to end a turn or anything. Primordials hold the line. Isn't an act. As long as the card remains face up on the field, all Primordial Titans you control cannot be destroyed by the effects of targeted player's unified cards. And if this card is eradicated, you can target 1 warrior you control, play Bloodborne 10, bestow 20, and target warrior, and the target warrior gains blockade. Cannot attack. So, just if you need something to block yourself, if you're dying or losing your side effect, then this guy is going to live forever.
Yeah, oh yeah. Next is Primordial Call of the Artemis Moon. It is a fortified act. Once per turn, you can pay Bloodborne 4 and target up to 2 Titans on your side of the field to eradicate those warriors. At the end of turn, you can conscript the targeted Titan warriors back to your side of the field. If this card is eradicated, you may target up to 2 cards in your eradication zone, shuffle them back into your deck. So this is really cool because this resets inner triggers. That's mostly its purpose. You're like, cool, do something, attack, hopefully, inner trigger, remove them and then inner trigger again.
Yeah. And this also stops either your big dudes, let's say you have that 5-drop and they have 2 or 3 2/2s. Before their third one tries to kill your dude, then you do this, and then the guy is saved. And then you have a dude and they lost 2 dudes to your 1. And it's just there to just save your dudes if anything happens.
It's super strong, just being like, hey, don't.
Yeah, just don't do that. All right, Rise of the Banished Primordials is Bloodborne 8. Target up to 4 Primordial Titan Warriors in your eradication zone. Revive the targeted Titan Warriors to your side of the field. If this card is eradicated, you target 1 of them, a unified card in your eradication zone, ahead to your hand. So, That's why there's like so much Little Warriors, but a lot of other stuff because everything else searches up stuff you need. And it searches up for your warriors that you need.
Yeah, and this card is insane because it's 4 dudes.
Yeah. Just 4 guys on
Like,
on
the
my
only other
field.
card that does something like this is the Orc one, and it literally is Bloodborne 25.
Yeah.
This is Bloodborne 8, get 4 dudes.
On your opponent's turn.
Like,
so,
I don't really feel like that's fair.
No.
Because
no.
I play the Orcs, but you know, it's whatever. It's whatever.
Whatever.
I accept it.
Fairness, I guess.
I accept it.
But yeah, that is the list. As you can tell, it's very punchy. It's very fast. It's basically an aggro deck in any other TCG where your opponent's going to die in the next few turns or you're going to die in late game, but it doesn't matter.
It's pretty much what you're hoping for.
Yeah, you're ready to punch it on. And with all the utilities to be able to get your dudes in the field and also protect your dudes, which is amazing. That's what I feel like that's why it makes them so unbalanced to the other ones. And why they're the boogeyman deck, because they just protect themselves and get whatever they want whenever they need. But with that, the list will be down below, and hopefully you enjoyed your stay here at Geektopia Island. You have a good day. Goodbye.
Later. Make sure you hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to our channel. It would greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure you hit that bell to stay up to date on any of the notifications for our channel. And lastly, make sure you give us all the comments down below, and we'll make sure we get them.
And just to remind you that we do have a Patreon. It only takes $1 to subscribe. But for those Mythic and above Patrons, we like to give you a super thanks, and that would be Ryan and Magic Dragon Games. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
We love you.